applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
Hey, this is Logan Badfish from Phoenix.
Hey, this is Prank from Team Pandemic.
Hey, this is Mike JTS2 MP from Team Dirty Bird.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
This is Hazen's only good player Morris.
This is Mike Sepsi from Powerhouse Gaming.
Yo soy Matt Chimpey Gomez del equipo de Hexagon Gaming.
I was the queen of the
Hey, this is Chuck Prep White from Team DRT.
Hi, this is Salvador from 50 Cal, and you're watching e-rev TV.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
Salut, c'est François Joufflu Lortie de Finale Destination.
Hey, this is Big Tuck, baby Chase Tucker from 50 Cal.
This is Rob SSR Myers from Frag Dominant.
Hey, this is Brett from Team Guardian.
Hey guys, this is Nabor from Team Pandemic, and you're watching e-rev TV.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
What's going on, people? Welcome to e-rev TV once again here. This is going to be CEVO P, and this is going to be an excellent matchup here between Focal and Powerhouse Gaming. Actually, this match was supposed to take place last Thursday, but I guess scheduling conflicts happened, and so here we have it on Monday night. It is going to be on Backlot, just like every other map, it seems like, this past weekend. And I'm going to be hosting tonight. My name is Anger, in case you just don't know, and if you don't, well, now you do. And co-casting with me is my homie, Wansum. What's going on, Wansum?
Anger, like anybody in Con 4 doesn't know who you are right now. I mean, if you can silence a ventrilo and people are like, shh, let Anger talk, I think you got it made pretty good, buddy. But yeah, I'm excited for this cast. We got PHG and Focal going at it. No recent name changes, I don't think, so that'll be nice, eh, Limek?
Yeah. I'm all for stability in the COD4 community there.
And in case you don't know, that is our video man, Limek. I usually go with this little saying, but tonight, since Wansum screwed it all up, it's okay. I won't. It's not official, Limek. You're here, but you're not really here. Okay.
All right. I'm not here.
All right, we're going to take... No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's nice for a change, you know. Just make sure we all ready up here. We're going to go over the starting lineups between these two teams. It's going to be Powerhouse Gaming and Focal. Of course, everybody knows these two teams, and really, just the only thing I got to get to you guys is the starting lineups. And for the Marine side, it will be PHG. We have Twista, the Beast, Apostle, Insight, Gladiator, and my man Grim, the CEO of PHG. And for Focal Gaming, they will be on the Op4 side. It will be my man Sparks, Shelf, Hipshot, Hackett, Mr. Gottfrag himself, and of course, Denim Boy, Dr. Denim, my homie, Starbuck. So those are the starting lineups for both teams here. We will have War Room, of course. And right now, they're just doing their little screenies right now in the middle of everything with the smoke being deployed. Man, there's a lot of smoke right here for these screenies here, Watson.
Yeah, definitely. Again, that's just protocol for you know, the playoff season. So we'll get these smoke screenshots out of the way and get this underway here on MP Backlot. Looks like we're ready to go.
Excelente. Just like everything running smoothly here. I like this stuff, man. When you can just get in the server and start busting out the cast. Right now, I'm going to take a look at Focal really quick, while my man wants to be looking at PHG off the first round here. And for Focal, they're going to be pushed out. Looks like Hackett's going to be going B, and the rest of the four are going to be probably pushing A, and maybe one going mid, and that will be Denim Boy. What does PHG look like?
They're doing a 2-1-2 split here, 2 into A. They have Insight. This is actually the strat my team uses, sitting back by Iron Pilings and watching the stairs and allowing one to play up top, although he's been taken out as Shelf is just going crazy here with 2 kills already. PHG Apostle answers into Starbuck, and PHG is split over at the B bomb site right now.
Well, the bomb is down right here, a little bit over 50 seconds as the Apostles in tin building. We have top B there, Hackett. Nice shot on Grim there with the M4 as Shelf takes out Insight with the MP5. So right now, Apostle, the Beast, is up and running, going up against Sparks, Shelf, and Hackett. And Shelf is holding down bomb site A. Apostle moving through the mid connector right now near the bulldozer, making his way to the A bomb site.
Yeah, he's hanging out by the dozer. Got a lot of time to work with here, about 30 seconds, but he does have 3 players to put down. He's going to run into Sparks there in the front corner of A, takes him out with that AK-74, and you know, that gun's going to be really, really prevalent on this map. It can shoot through anything, shoot super fast, and not real bad as far as a ranged attack goes, especially with these upper tier teams. So look for that.
Just let me know what Powerhouse is doing there. I apologize for that, Wansum.
Yeah, no problem. Alrighty, we have the same strategy here from Powerhouse Gaming as Gladiator opens up the round on Sparks there. Twista coming right back at him. So 2 down, 3 up for Focal right now. So pretty even strat here as they have done the 2-1-2 yet again on defense, Anger, and just hoping to get those early picks into the A bomb site.
Yeah, well, we're going to see what type of team we're going to get from Focal. Again, this team is my all-elevator team because you don't know where they're going to be up or down depending on what match they go into. But right now they're looking good here off to start thus far. But PHG right now taking them out pretty quickly there. So they tie everything up 1-1 here as everything's tied up here on backlots. So early off right now we have Apostle going 4-1, Twista going 2-1 for Powerhouse Gaming, and Sparks going 2-1 along with Shelf here also putting up a 2-1 score here for the Focal side. So right now it looks like a full B push here for the Focal side as they're making their way through the MG house here, and they're really taking their time here getting through the windows. Their fat butts can't get through the windows, but right now Hipshot, Starbuck, and Hackett are pushing strong right now to the B site with the smoke being deployed around that area.
My goodness, was that a lot of smoke going up there at the B site, but it failed terribly as Hackett is by himself, going to go down to Apostle. I believe Apostle got 3 or 4 that round, so they were ready for that B push. And that's how these good teams play defense, Anger. You got two guys holding down at B, and they just need to be a good tandem, and PHG has played together for a long time, and they play well together in short, small recon groups, if you will, tactical situations with two players, and came out on top that round. Good play by Apostle.
Well, I'm glad to see Gladiator is fitting in here with this team here at Powerhouse. Usually you would see Improv in this starting lineup, but he got bumped there. Still on Powerhouse, still a good player, but Gladiator really doing a nice job here working in with Powerhouse.
Yeah, without a doubt. He was one of the more devastating MP44s from the COD2 community. Played a long time with Innervate as well as Check 6. So pretty storied player there. Good pickup for Powerhouse Gaming. Great team to begin with, but always nice to get those major pickups. And we're at 3-1 now in favor of the defense. And this is a pretty defensive-sided map, Anger.
Yeah, right now we're going to do some War Room. We're going to listen into Focal Gaming right now. Let's listen in now.
Do it.
They need second.
Wait for the nades.
Fuck this. One's pushing up B Street. Holding the wall.
I'm just
dumping.
Is that a stop mid?
Yes,
yeah,
it's us.
Hold the wall.
Right.
And
bottom B rooms.
Go back.
I think you're going front. Back A2.
Bottom MG.
Oh my god.
Let's do a hard A.
All right, back to live action, and I'm telling you right now, they took the leash off of Apostle. They let him out of the cage because right now this kid is 11-1. He is a rocking face right now and doing a nice job here, pretty much carrying PHG here off the start.
Yeah, what a fun player to watch. You know, he's up there with the better all-round players in this game. Definitely a fun player to watch as we have Focal coming balls to the wall here into A. Here comes Sparks through the mid. Taking some fire there from that dreaded spot back by the iron pilings. Does take out Gladiator there as Focal gets 2 kills. Twista answers back into Sparks at the A bomb site. So things pretty even now as actually Powerhouse is going to go down here. 3 players versus 2 right now as Insight takes out Starbuck.
Yeah, so right now we're going to take a look here at Shelf here in the A bomb site right now. Smoke being deployed around that area. They have a little bit over about a minute here, minute 15 seconds to get the bomb down. But it looks like they're going to take their time as Insight and Grim are the last 2 for Powerhouse right now going up against Shelf and Hackett. So we're going to see where Mr. Gottfrag himself is at. He's over in the mid area right now near the orange bin right now going one-on-one. And I'm trying to see who he's going one-on-one with. Oh, and it is Grim. Grim takes him out there. So Shelf really needs to get this bomb down as he gives a fake plant there. He's going up against Insight and Grim here. And there it is as Grim takes out Shelf. Nice cleanup there on aisle 5. So 5-1 right now in the favor of Powerhouse Gaming. And hey, want some? Let's go to Powerhouse right now to their war room.
All right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably gonna... He's already in
One
A.
wi-
Dude, your
yo,
names
one
are so
will be.
bad.
In A. Just spray me bottom mid. You guys got this.
Hold on.
Top mid hit.
I'm looking at it. Just planning A.
Planning A.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice
my
try.
God.
I don't know how they're getting an A, dude.
They're in A. I can't...
All right, back to live action here as Focal gets around in their favor. So right now 5-2 here. And Focal really needs to pick it up a little bit here. Not too much. They're not too far behind because I've seen this team come back from actually bigger deficits. But I know they can do that. So right now I'm looking at Focal here off their push. And it looks like they're going to make a full mid to B push here as they're really waiting for the set nades to be deployed. And it looks like Gladiator right now is in the mid area pushing his way to A.
Yeah, I see trouble for Focal right here and where Gladiator is sitting. He really pushed up that front. Making it impossible for them to take front A if they do get slowed down at B. So Focal getting 2 kills there, evening things up, 3v3. You got Gladiator, Grim, and Insight going up against Sparks, Hipshot, and Hackett as we have a firestorm coming down on that 10 roof as Hipshot bites the bullet. So Focal up now, 2v1. Hackett and Sparks going up against Insight here. And they need to split the bomb sites here, Anger. Split them up, make sure they don't get both get picked at one bomb site here.
Well, Insight's pretty much chilling here now, as it looks like Focal has rotated back to B, and yep, Hackett gets the bomb down at B. So right now, Insight has a long task here just to get to B here. He's running through the mid area, or actually I should say creeping and crawling here, and he's going up against Sparks and Hackett. So Mr. Gottfrag himself gets the bomb down, and we're going to see what type of defense Sparks and Hackett has set up here as Sparks takes out Insight with a nice 74 shot. So they get another round in their favor, 5-3 right now, still in the favor of Powerhouse Gaming.
Sparks playing on top of that triple mid roof there, playing on top of the roof, and I tell you, once the bomb is planted at B, there is no better spot to be, in my opinion, to keep people off the bomb. There's really no counter for it, especially when you're working against the clock. You don't have time to get in position. This round looks like Focal is making a full-on A push. Sparks coming in that front A yet again, gets a nade kill on Gladiator. Quick plant going down here, Anger. Looks like Sparks will get the plant down. And we do have a PHG member hanging out back. That is Insight, and he's going to come running in here, running into smoke. And there are two Focal players waiting on him. Starbuck on the stairs as Insight heads into basement. Gets a kill on Sparks, though, in that process. So Insight in the basement. And looks like we have three other members of PHG up, going against Hipshot, Shelf, and Starbuck here with about 30 seconds left on the clock.
Well, one thing Focal really needs to clean up here is that it's Grim and Apostle at the B bomb site, and what they're doing is they're rotating around towards the MG building and killing Hackett. Hackett's the only one pushing the B, at least on this particular push, and he got taken out pretty quick there, and now they're the flank guys for PHG, as Grim right now is getting taken out by Hipshot, but Twisted takes him out, and Starbuck, Dr. Denim, Mr. Denim Boy himself, takes out Insight. So right now it's Twisted going up against Denim right now. Really close action as Twisted gets the upper hand there, takes Starbuck out with the MP5.
A great round there by Starbuck, though, staying alive and giving them the round. He just messed with them around that brick area and melted down that clock, got the round for him. Great play by him, bringing us even closer, 5-4. And I tell you, you get 5 or 6 rounds on offense, you're going to be pretty set going into that defensive side, unless PHG has some magic up their sleeves.
Well, right now we're going to listen in what Focal has to say. Let's go to their war room.
Space it out if you can.
There's still... Oh, there's an 8.
It's okay. It's okay.
Mark him out 10. He's going cross space.
Bottom A down.
Cross
I
space.
think, Shelf.
One's middle. One's middle. Middle.
Front A bricks.
One's mid.
Front A
Top
bricks.
A. I'm top A. There's a guy in garage.
Mid garage and one in mid yard.
Mid A.
The guy behind
there's one mid,
down.
one mid, red container.
Red
Brick container. God damn.
Coming up.
Down.
Mid dead.
One up. One up.
Apostle.
Planning.
Plays 10.
B, beat him. Top B, top B.
Top B. Good job. Good job. Hold it. Do not peek.
I gotta peek in 10 seconds.
I have first peek on the
mid.
I am in Africa.
I think he came our street.
Egypt.
Yep.
Good
Nice.
job, Hackett.
Nice.
Good round, guys.
Good job, guys.
All right, back to live action as Hackett cleans up everything there, and now it's 5-5, everything tied up, so it gets a little bit tenser here as everything is all tied up here on Backline. In case you just joined us, you're watching e-rev TV. This is CevoP here between Focal and Powerhouse Gaming. And in case you want to get your shoutouts over across the air, make sure you go over to the IRC at #E-Rev on the Game Surge or QNet network if you're watching in Europe. And you can get your shoutouts to myself, Anger, or Wansome. And we'll make sure we'll get those over the air sometime during this match.
Yes, and I want to remind everybody to check out our media partner, actually, www.leetube.com, YouTube for gamers. Host your own frag videos, comment on other people's. Cool community. Make sure you guys check them out. As this round's going very, very fast. 2v2 here. Focal answering quickly to that PHG rush. But now Shelf by himself, and he's going to take a headshot from Insight there at front A. So 6-5. One more round left until halftime. And I'll tell you, Anger, while I have the mic, there's a lack of nades coming from Powerhouse right now. We saw it in a Cal Open match last night, how devastating those nades can be. And, you know, you can laugh, say what you want, but Focal is getting into that A bomb site pretty much untouched. These nades are not timed correctly, and they're not landing in the right spot for Powerhouse.
Well, you might want to think that maybe Powerhouse is we're thinking about maybe we have the better guns here. Maybe we can try to outgun them instead of setnating them, so we can get into a better position. Because again, if you get those setnades off, it's going to take a little time off, for where you want to go from point A to point B. So, that's probably maybe their logic on that. I'm not really sure, but nevertheless, right now they are up 4v4 right now, going up against Focal. As a hip shot gets taken out there, right now is Shelf and Starbuck right now going up against Grim, Twista, and Apostle.
Shelf by himself now as he answers into Apostle. 1v2, this is manageable. He is in the mid-house, which is, pretty much like playing on vacant. Very paper thin, and there's Twista popping up like whack-a-mole through that window, takes out Shelf. And here we are at 7-5 going into half. Great round, or a great half by both sides here. 5 rounds on offense is not a bad showing, and if they're prepared defensively, they can run away with this one.
Yeah, we'll definitely see here. Usually you see D-Master, usually a starter for Focal, but Hackett really filling in nicely here. I'm not sure where D-Master is, but nevertheless, it looks like Hackett, again, is filling in nicely in his spot. Right now he's going 7-9. Some people would think that's not a very good score, but I've seen him do pretty much a lot of things here on this map, just the little things that I always say that you and I always like, Eric. So, we got to give some props over to Hackett.
Oh, without a doubt, done more for the COD community than any single man, in my opinion, and definitely playing really well right now. Some people have some doubts about how good he actually is at this game, but he's definitely answering those right now. I don't know why you would doubt a man with as much experience as he has at 7-9 right now, coming in, not playing much, but doing very well for Focal right now. So I'm going to take a look at Powerhouse Gaming off the bat here. Looks like they'll be sending 2 guys to B as one catches the nade there from Sparks. Gladiator goes down, and PSG is really sitting back, real slow here. No smoke gone up, no set nades gone up. And I do see Grim making his way to the B house here. He will meet a Focal player up there in Sparks. Going to be a firefight shortly as Grim takes him out, so they do have control of the B building now, although they are down now 3v4.
Yeah, right now they had the Focal had the control of the mid area, but it looks like Shelf is still holding that down, so they can rotate back to B if needed. But right now they've got A on lock, so it really matters what PSG is going to do here. As I'm looking at Insight, still near the L turn area. And right now, Grim getting some shots there, taking out Starbuck there with an M4 from top B.
Yeah, nice placement by him. So 3v2, Grim and Insight got some work to do here on offense as they're both moving by the APC area here, moving into bottom A. Hip shot has a beat on him, looks like, from up top. And they also are going to be taking fire from the middle area where Shelf has taken up refuge there. So going to be a pretty slow round yet again. About 40 seconds left on the clock here as Insight peeks the bomb site. There's Hackett waiting for him. And great play there by Hackett as they put PHG down to their last man.
Well, right now we're going to take a look. Well, I guess we're not going to take a look at anybody as Grim gets taken out there by Shelf. So right now it is 7-6 in the favor of PHG. But again, this is tighter than Mariah Carey G-string because, again, this is for
Nice.
playoff positioning. And I'm going to tell you right now, PHG really needs this win. I can't say how much they need it because they are pretty much down, and they need these wins here. I think they have 3 matches tonight, and they're all in CEVO, and they're all makeup matches, and they need to get all the wins to get a good spot in the playoffs. So really, PHG needs this. Do or die for them.
That's definitely a marathon for them. I was not aware of that. That's a lot of matches in one night. So hopefully they'll do well on the other maps, perform well. Here we have 3v2, Hackett and Starbuck still up for Focal. I'm going to cycle through and find one of them. Hackett playing in bottom A, Starbuck playing outside the air conditioners there by B site. Looks like he sees Insight, takes him out with that AK-74, and Insight was just not aware of where he was, so 2v2. And Twista playing in middle house, Gladiator playing here also by air conditioners. So going to see a firefight here pretty shortly, Anger.
Yeah, Starbuck and Hackett going up against Twista and Gladiator, so I'm going to see, it's be interesting to see who's going to get the upper hand here as Gladiator is in mid area right now. We have Twista top mid building, so that's the PHG positioning for Hackett here for Focal. He's in bottom A, and Starbuck in the mid area, so he's going to see Twista or Gladiator in just a second here as they're just playing merry-go-round here, just back and forth. But they haven't seen each other yet. They're just it's so crazy that you can have players this close and they just don't see each other. Starbuck takes out Twista there. Starbuck being ultra quiet there, getting to the top mid building. And it looks like Gladiator has made his way over to the B bomb site, given the fake plant right now. So hopefully he can get this down. He's going up against Starbuck and Hackett right now, so 2v1.
Yeah, he has a beat on Starbuck here as he's firing from the laundromat area, and he's going to run out of time here pretty quickly as Hackett comes around the corner from that tin can area, takes him out. All tied up 7-7, and great patient play there by Hackett. Starbuck kind of hunted a little bit, but it paid off for him getting into that mid-house and taking out the remaining PHG player there early, putting Gladiator by himself. So this round I'm going to take a look at the defensive side and see if Focal changes anything up here. As they are sending, looks like two players to A, and they're using the exact same defense PSG was using. Something unique I have not seen thus yet from the professional teams. They're playing a little bit different spots, but it's paying off for them. As Hackett has taken the A bomb site, prone there. What's PSG doing right now?
Well, Gladiator right now is chilling along with Postle here in the spawn area. They haven't got out of this area yet. And right now we have Grim over by the MG house, and he's going 1v1 with Starbuck. Starbuck lights him up like a light bulb. Apostle right now making his way towards it, and Starbuck cleaning crap up here. He is the plumber, and he cleans the round up. 8-7 right now in the favor of Focal. Right now we're going to go to PHG's War Room again. This match is critical for them. Let's listen in.
Leader.
All right. I'll flash over for you, Sean, when you're ready to go. Tell me when you're ready, Sean. I'll flash. Okay? You ready? Tell me.
Not
no,
yet.
the car's there. The car.
What's top A? What's bottom A?
Got one middle.
Guys.
Okay, I'm rushing city, dude. I'm up city.
One city.
Top A.
One's up there. One's
Top and bottom A.
Closest to us.
He's on the jump.
I got top. I got top.
Middle jump.
I'm playing.
Middle jump. I think.
He's there. He's there. Right container. He's flashed.
Is he really right container?
I'm in top city. Just see that.
Yeah.
Alright, everything tied up here, 8-8 as PHG answers back here. So, I mean, this is just a great matchup, and I'm glad we got the opportunity to cast it. So, big ups to CevoP for giving us the opportunity here because, again, another classic CevoP match between two quality teams here.
Oh, without a doubt, we might see overtime here, although I think Focal has a little bit of momentum, and PHG really needed that last round. If they can get another, maybe they can swing things a little bit here as we have a double nade kill from Shelf there. My goodness. Gladiator and Insight out of the game early. So, PHG down to Grim and Twista as Twista takes out Starbuck, the top fragger for Focal, who is at 18-14. Grim sitting at 14-9, Twista at 12-9. So pretty even scores across the board here, as we do have Grim coming out of that A bomb site, trying to fire onto Starbuck in that middle building. So we do have a little bit of a setup here in middle for Sparks and Starbucks as well. I'm sorry, not Sparks, Shelf as well. So there goes the round to Focal. 9-8. They answered very quickly that round, and that double nade kill was huge for them.
Yeah, and one thing here, and I'm going to tell you right now, Focal is doing a nice job. They have really put a tight leash here on Apostle. I mean, Apostle at the beginning of the first few rounds there was just really lighting up the board there, but for somehow they've really put a nice defense around him and really given him no opportunity these last 4 rounds. He's pretty much stale, and that's a good thing for Focal.
Oh, without a doubt, Apostle a great player and can be a tide-turning player. As I'm taking a look here at Gladiator getting pinned down in top A from the middle. So he is up there, Hackett waiting for him on top of that ladder though. Great spot by him. We'll be able to peek him pretty easily as we have Twista coming around the back A site as well. I don't think they're aware where Hackett is right now. If we could take a look at him sitting on top of that basement ladder. So they do have control of the A bomb site, but do not know Hackett is in there. As we do have a flank maneuver coming by Starbuck there onto Twista. Great play by him getting all the way around there. And they were not prepared for that.
Yeah, right now Hackett's still on the very bottom in the basement of A right now. Gladiator passing the A bomb site right now, and nice shot there, taking out Starbuck. Starbuck was reloading, and Hackett takes out Gladiator there. Nice job. Hackett cleans stuff up there. So right now it's going to be Shelf and Hackett going up against Insight. Shelf at the bottom of 10 building. We have Insight top mid building, and Hackett still holding it at the stairwell in the A bomb site.
Yeah, he's got about 35-40 seconds here to work with. He's going to throw, looks like a smoke at A. Maybe trying to get a little diversion there. The Focal players are in great positions right now. Shell can cover B very effectively from where he's at. Hackett has A on lockdown as Insight is making his way through the middle connector here. Taking a peek there at Iron Pilings and making his way to the B bomb site. About 20 seconds left. Only needs 4 to plant. So we could see a plant here pretty quickly. And looks like Shelf is far enough back that he will be able to get the plant down if he wants to. He's on the plant, going to hold it. So here comes Shelf. Got a cooked nade. Going to cook a flash, actually. See him on the B site. Does not see him pump out. So he's firing onto the bomb site.
Oh.
What a shot by Insight. My goodness, you got to be kidding me. What a clutch play by him. He was flashed, got the AK-47 out, and put it into his grill. So 1v1, and this could be a big round for PHG as he's pinned down into... Oh, my goodness, he did it. There's Insight with a 2v1 clutch with that AK-47, getting the bomb planted, playing through a flash, and that was a huge round for PHG. That could be a momentum swinger right there.
Exactly, and I would agree 100%. That can really turn the tide here. Right now, we're going to go to Focal's War Room and listen in what they're saying.
Let's go. Two mid. Alright. Brooks, fall back, fall back.
Wow, guy beat
Egypt tagged. Top B one, top B. Tagged him.
Down, top B. Top B down.
Three up.
Go on dumps.
I'm going mid. I am going mid. Second floor.
B stairs down.
Two up.
Egypt on the dumpster.
Both. Are they both there?
I don't know. I just saw one.
Still in the dumpster. Can't shoot through that, I guess. Tagged him, I guess.
You should be flat.
I have mid.
I'm by their L turn.
Bottom B street. Got him.
One up.
Yes, one up.
I'm by MG.
Stairs. I'm watching B house. I'm watching B. I got the whole B.
He's top MG. Yup, top MG.
Alright, sit tight, Phyllis.
I got the B street, the B house. Okay. Whoever's on my left, you don't need to watch that.
Yep.
He needs to
garage.
Get through me. You can watch bottom hole if you want. That'd be cool.
But you hit.
Yeah, I'm top right now. He's
25 seconds.
He's Egypt.
Guaranteed win for us.
It's going B. Going B.
Nice round, good round. Good job, guys.
Back to live action. 10-9
nice work in
Focal gets the lead back. Denim Boy Starbuck gets that round there. And I'm going to tell you, I give props to Focal because they didn't let that momentum, possible momentum swinger there, take advantage of them. So nice job there by Focal.
Yeah, without a doubt, they came out screaming that round, put him down early, and Twister was by himself very, very early. Sort of bled about 30 seconds off the clock, but he was going nowhere. So here comes Gladiator rushing into the back A site. Is going to take down Hipshot there. Great push by him as Hackett answers into Insight. So he is playing up top. Apostle as well playing top A. So Hackett's going to sneak his way around. Probably going to meet Apostle very, very soon here. He does. Apostle with the MP5 taking out Hackett. And PHG is just ready to go into this A bomb site. Starbuck all by his lonesome now. Going to go down to Gladiator's AK-74. And both teams answering very, very quickly at each other, adjusting the strats, pushing in and making the other team pay for it.
Yeah, 10-10 right now, and we have our first 20 bomb here. Starbuck is the recipient of that. So nice job there. He's 22 and 16. We have Sparks going 17 and 15 for Focal, and for PHG, Insight going 13 and 12, and Apostle going 17 and 15. Those are your two top scores for each team. As we go into the next round here, as PHG really holding back here, waiting for the set nades. And Apostle and Insight are moving into the A bomb site as we speak. Insight going up against Shelf with Apostle as backup there, and nice shot there, taking out Shelf with the AK.
Yes, Starbuck answers, though, into Grim, so all tied up 4v4. Things going to slow down a little bit here. We have Insight, Twista, and Apostle hanging out by this A site. Gladiator is there as well, taking some fire from the flank there from Starbuck, as well as looks like Sparks up in the top of B building. So Starbuck moving into mid, and he could be devastating from here if he does peek the correct windows. Not sure if he will, as PHG is moving into the A bomb site. Here comes Hipshot, ninjaing out of top B or top A. Nice play by him, but does not see the second PHG player as Insight takes him out. So very quick firefights here. Hackett answers again. Insight by himself, 1v2 on the A bomb. Starbuck sitting in middle building. Hackett in the basement ladder area, so he does have a lock on A.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting here to see what Insight does. He has about over 45 seconds here to get something done. He probably has enough time to rotate back to B, but the way that Focal has it on lock right now, it's going to be somewhat difficult. But he is going to rotate, looks like, back to B through the mid area. So this is going to be interesting here to see if he can achieve this. Again, a little bit over 30 seconds here. Looks like he's going to mid building here in the garage, and I'm not sure exactly why he's going this way. He needs to get to B very quickly here. Oh, I see why he did it. Nice shot! Beautiful 74 shot on Starbuck in the top building there, as Starbuck was trying to come out of the closet there, but got shot in the attempt.
Yeah, it looks like Insight may be running out of time here to get a plant off. Going to be close. Need 4 seconds to plant. He will have time. Looks like Hackett is in the middle building, though. So plant going to go down very, very close. Does not get it, actually. My mistake. I thought it was a 4-second plant. Looks like he got on it on time, but not so much. Great play by Hackett there from the A bomb site, keeping him off the B site through the middle connector there.
Yeah, 11-10 right now, and Focal getting that 1-round lead. So we're going to take a look at Powerhouse here, as it looks like Powerhouse is going to probably put, look, yep, it is. It's going to be Grim and Insight pushing to B. Gladiator holding off along with Apostle here, waiting for the set nades, and it looks like Twister just hanging out by MG building. So that, it looks like the strat they're going with, as Starbuck is pushing the mid building right now with a small hole in the wall towards the MG house. He gets lit there by Grim. Nice nade toss there.
Yeah, great play by Grim there, seeking out the air conditioner player, which was Starbuck, as Shelf is playing in the tin can, and man, those walls are paper thin, as he's just taken a beating from the MG. Insight firing onto him, not getting a kill, however. Should have kept firing. Even though those things are nerfed, they still fire ridiculously fast. The car is broken. You guys hear that going off here, as Apostle takes out Hackett, and they're up 4v2, Shelf and Hipshot. Shelf takes out Apostle, though, from that tin can area. Has not moved yet. Are you kidding me? Shelf gets 3 kills in a row. What a round changer. That was huge. 3 AK-47 kills. They lined up for him, and he put a bead on all of them. So now Insight, by himself, advantage to Focal.
Beautiful shot there. A nice trifecta there. Shelf taking out Apostle, Grim, and Twista with the AK. Nice job by him, as he's holding off in the mid area right now. And we have Insight moving to the mid connector, as Insight the only one, and he gets taken out there by Hipshot, so no clutch shot there for him, as Hipshot cleans that up. So right now, 12-10, and Focal right now on the last round possibly. We're going to go to War Room, and we're going to go to Powerhouse, and let's listen in live now.
I'll get in.
I will.
Don't worry about him. What's in basement, maybe?
Dude, bottom A.
I got him bottom A.
Yo, he's in that crack again. Yellow car.
Those are the same spot. We should just ignore. He jumped up, jumping up.
I'm in A right now.
I killed A, guys.
Damn it.
My God! Fuck, dude.
Alright, back to live action. Great job by Focal. Sparks cleaning that up. 13-10. Focal, nice job there, and really, this is really going to hurt Powerhouse Gaming trying to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, without a doubt, they definitely needed that one, but it's not so much what PHG didn't do, it's what Focal did do. Great clutch play when it came down to those 2v2s and 2v1s, and they came out on top. And I do believe they had a superior offense and defense strat there. And again, if Powerhouse is preparing for more than one map, then that could really hurt them very, very badly, especially if they're playing 3 more tonight.
Yeah, they play Frag D coming up at about 10:30 Eastern, so that's going to be really, I mean, that's a do-or-die, balls-out match right there. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do. Again, they're going to be cutting it close there. But, I mean, for our God of the match, who is your vote, Wansum?
Well, you know, to me, it would be Sparks. I don't think he ended up on top with the kills, but his clutch play was phenomenal.
Well, we got to show some love to Sparks, because we do show a lot of love, because, I mean, Starbuck always comes in dropping 20s, and, I mean, that's expected for him. So, yeah, I would have to agree with Sparks. He's done some nice work there. So, Limey, why don't you cue it up, bro? our guard of the match will be tonight from Focal, Sparks. So he does just a little bit of everything in this match, getting the god of the match for tonight, helping his team win 13-10 over Powerhouse Gaming. So I'm going to try to get Sparks in for an interview here. Hopefully they don't have another match. So in the meantime, why don't you get your shout-outs across the air, and I'll try to get him.
All right, will do. First one I have here is from Count It Deadly, friend of mine. Says, shout out to you for having the sexiest voice ever. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Another one here from Sparks DSA, as always. Hugs to Shoutcasters and Limek. I have to show love to videocasters too. Limek, there you go, man.
Thank you.
Another one here from Beja. Says, shout out to Boo Banana. As you guys may know, that's a popular phrase from the Spetsnaz. That'll be all. Actually, I have another one here from, looks like, Ammo. Great shoutcast. Congrats to Focal and PHG. Good luck with their CEVO playoffs. Again, hopefully they get a good seeding. They win some matches tonight and do very well. I want to remind everybody we do have a newscast for you guys tomorrow, first of our kind for COD 4. And going to be pretty interesting. We're doing a whole cast on the rule sets between Europe and North America. We're going to bring in some of the top players from North America. You know, got some guys from Evil Geniuses who played with the Euro rule set. We're also bringing in Kyle from GotFrag, all of the league admins. You know, Cal, CEVO, TGL. We'll have somebody there representing them. And we're going to sit down, talk about it, and see if we can't iron things out and make a COD 4 last as long as possible. So that'll be it for me, Anger. Have you got anybody in yet?
Well, I got Starbuck in here, and I got Denim Boy himself. Hopefully he can give the information to Sparks, and we can bring Sparks in for an interview. All right, great. Congratulations, Starbuck, our fellow caster. He's taking some time off, and looks like some time worth spent there, getting your team, carrying your team there. Well, not really carrying, because you had pretty much a great job there, but you did get that 20 bomb, Starbuck, so congratulations there. Really hurting Powerhouse for their playoff positioning.
Yeah, as we know, we're not quite sure yet if CEVO's doing 8 teams or 6 teams, so, you know, I'm just going to be the half is glass, or the half is glass, the glass is half full kind of guy, and I'm going to say they're going to have 8 teams, so I told everybody, you know, we need to win this match by, you know, a couple rounds, 14-10, pretty good, you know, so hopefully if they do have 8 teams, we're going to make it. We're playing EG next, and then we're playing Hausen, so... You know, we're going to keep trying. We're going to take it to EG and hopefully, you know, go to the playoffs. And Sparks should be in here momentarily.
All right, outstanding. You know, I always make this comment, and it could be taken as I'm putting you guys down, but you guys are my all-elevator team because you guys keep going up and down. You don't know what type of team's going to come in. And this is the team that I hope stays consistent because you guys did an outstanding job, you know, just wiping up Powerhouse there towards the end. And one of the things I wanted to ask you, Starbuck, what did you do to really calm down Apostle? Because in the first few rounds there, he was just raping face. But as you got to the midpoint towards the end, he was just a non-factor. Did you guys really focus in on him?
Not so much. I mean, we know Apostle is the guy to watch in this match. You know, he's an awesome, outstanding player. I'd say he's, you know, probably one of the top 3 players in this game. I've got lots of respect for him. He's a really nice guy. But we didn't really focus in on one player that much. What we mainly did was, for the offensive side, you know, watched where their nades were going, and they had a huge hole in the gray car. As you're running up the street, the first car on the left, the gray car, they were not nading that car for the first about 8 or 9 rounds. So we got, you know, they were down, or excuse me, they were up 5-1. So, you know, Hipshot was getting kind of antsy, and Vent, he was, you know, everyone was getting kind of frustrated. So we just decided to just hit A hard, and that round 6, we found the hole in the car, and we exploited it round after round after round. When finally the score was, you know, 7-5, isn't a bad half at all for offense. So we just kept going A. I think Apostle was playing A or playing mid, so we did kind of shut him down there. But that's what we did. And then on defense, you know, defense we knew it was our stronger side. You know, I was pushing up hole. We had Sparks holding B magnificently as he just came in here. So we kind of just actually shut down the team, I think. We didn't really focus in on one specific player.
And welcome into the vent here, our god of the match, Sparks. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Anger? How you doing?
Oh, congratulations here on a great win. As I was telling Starbucks, that was a very crucial win for you guys, but also for PHG. You really put them behind the 8 ball there. Now they're really going to have to try and play hard against Fragdom tonight. You guys really pickled them.
Yeah, we did. Tough match. Jeez.
Well, you know, Wansum was really his main reason why we picked you as god of the match. I mean, of course, Starbuck dropped 20, of course. You know, that's usual for Starbuck. But what you did was key. I mean, you were pretty much doing the all necessary stuff, not just killing, but you were just really helping your team out, defending well. And Wansum was just watching you a lot there. Actually, I thought he was getting some man love there towards you, Sparks.
Jeez.
No, but great job.
Yeah, you clutched very well, man. Very, very common for you to be in a 2v2 situation, take control of that mid-house, and you played very, very well there. I was impressed. Those walls are paper thin, but you went in there with no fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I
One
like to
thing-
say. If you grab the AK-74, it shoots for you. So.
Well, one thing,
Yeah.
speaking of Hackett, you know, I want to show him some love too. You know, stepping in for D-Master, some pretty big shoes to fill there, and he did a nice job there. He was getting double teamed when he was going to be by himself there, but he really cleaned that up and really did clean some rounds up for you guys. And you know, he really stepped it up there. So nice job and some love out to Hackett, big time.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, you know, performed really well, and something, you know, you said about Sparks, it's very common for him, you know, to be in a 2v2 if if he doesn't peek, which, you know, Sparks is probably the biggest peeker I've ever known. You know, I don't think a scrim goes by where one of us isn't like Sparks. And I don't know if you were in the war room or not, probably not, but it was a, you know, it was like a 2v4. We had 2 left, and Sparks was shooting everybody down, and then Sparks was peeking it. And Hackett, you know, I mean, he's kind of new to the team, but in matches, Hackett is like the voice of reason. He is Apostle, you know, he is Aristotle, he is Socrates, he is everybody. And, you know, he was just ramping on Sparks, don't peek, don't peek. And then, you know, Sparks didn't peek, and that's what, if he doesn't peek, he gets the shots, and he's a clutcher. So, good job, man.
Outstanding. Well, you guys get the win there, and a great job to you guys. So, well, I'm going to get my shout-outs. Wansum, before I get to mine, do you have any more?
I have one more, actually. I have a shout-out here from Count at Midnight, and he would like to say, my vajayjay is paining. So, you know, good luck with that. Get some cream. See a doctor. I don't know.
All right, I have one here for Shelf, and this is actually to Starbuck. Shout out to Starbuck for carrying. So, Shelf, giving some love to you, your fellow teammate there.
Holla.
So.
Shelf had an amazing round, just jumping from 10.
Oh yeah, the kid, the fucking beast. He was. I just gotta say this because Shelf, you know, if I don't say this, he'll give me shit the whole night. You know, Shelf is top 10. He kills when he jumps out, and there's 2 PhD members in his way, and he just closes his eyes and presses mouse 1 like this, and they're all down. So, awesome job. I could hear it, Anger. His mic wasn't even on. I just heard this, and they were down.
All right, guys. We appreciate you guys stopping by again. Congratulations goes out to Focal there, getting a big win there, and God of the match Sparks here, and Starbuck, of course, needing a chiropractor later. Well, I'll make sure I'll give you a number there, Starbuck. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to finish up my shout-outs really quick here from the kind here from Lossless. Shout out to Hip Shot. Practice makes perfect. We have one here from from Ryan from Count It. Wansum is fat as hell. All right, we appreciate that.
Son of a bitch.
That one here from Fidelity Exodus here. Shout out to e-rev for casting Saturday's BAMP tourney. You guys are super. We appreciate that, bro. Cypher from DTP to Improv at PHG. I like manzanas. And Solely from AOW. I'd like to give a shout out to Thanasi in that he is my favorite Greek. We have one here from Freeble. Shout out. Very well played. Evenly balanced match as expected. And my last one here from Live Strong. Even though they are not listening in, shout out to Insight for that awesome play. I guess he's talking about that clutch there in the 16th round there, that 2v1 clutch. So that is always good there. So that is pretty much it here. Wow. Great match here between these 2 teams. And again, I can't say how much PhD might be in the pickle position here, because again, they're going to have to really do some work against Frag D to actually be considered, hopefully depending on how many teams Tannehill gets in to the playoffs for CEVO P.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and I gotta tell you, I love PHG. I'm a fanboy. I'll admit it. Very mature guys over there. They're fun to hang out with. They're very, very, professional in what they do. So, good luck, guys. Hope to see you guys get some wins tonight, and hopefully see you through the CEVO playoffs. I do have a final shout out here from Con4 Network Zandog. Shout out to the Con4 community and IRC from Con4 Network. We're happy with the response. Details on our new website coming soon, a new website, Pug client, stats, and more to come. So make sure you guys check them out. Doing a lot for the community.
All right, I was saying, just to make sure, you guys will be here at 8:30 Eastern tomorrow for our rule set cast. I mean, everybody's been confirmed that we have. I mean, tomorrow we're going to have people like Nabor, Hackett, Juvie, Starbuck, Wombat, Havocs. We're going to have Grim, NRV. Tannenhill, Morse, I mean, just numerous people here on this cast talking about the rule sets. We're going to try to get something implemented here, hopefully by tomorrow. If not, it's going to be very, very close, because I know there's some things that people are not going to like, but hey, you got to get used to change sometimes. I'm not really sure which side they're going to go. That's why we're going to have this cast, and hopefully you guys will join us and get your questions across through the air to us, so we can talk to the people and get it out to you, the information that you guys need and possible upcoming rule changes. So until tomorrow, I guess that's pretty much it for us tonight. We may have a cast at 11 or 11:30, not really sure yet. We may or may not, so we'll look into that. But in the meantime, for myself, Anger, Wansum, and Limek, I'd like to say good night as Focal beats Powerhouse Gaming here 13-10, and they will move on to the next week's match. So until next time, until tomorrow, adios.
e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.